To be or not to be, that is the question. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. The course of true love never did run smooth. A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. If music be the food of love, play on. The better part of valor is discretion. Brevity is the soul of wit. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Parting is such sweet sorrow. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. Good night, parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be morrow. All that glisters is not gold. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. Now is the winter of our discontent. The lady doth protest too much, methinks. This above all, to thine own self be true. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. The rob that smiles steals something from the thief. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. Et tu, brute, give me my robe, put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me. Hell is empty and all the devils are here. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. Out, brief candle, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. When sorrows come, they come not single spies, but in battalions. I am one who loved not wisely, but too well. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. There is no darkness but ignorance. As he was valiant, I honor him, but as he was ambitious, I slew him. Come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day. Conscience doth make cowards of us all. I am not bound to please thee with my answers. How poor are they that have not patience? What wound did ever heal but by degrees? Let every eye negotiate for itself and trust no agent. The golden age is before us, not behind us. All's well that ends well, forever and a day. The devil can cite scripture for his purpose. To thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. Men at some time are masters of their fates. What's done cannot be undone. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. Ignorance is the curse of God. Knowledge is the wing wherewith we fly to heaven. Talking isn't doing. It is a kind of good deed to say well, and yet words are not deeds. The empty vessel makes the loudest sound. Our doubts are traitors, and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. A friend is one that knows you as you are, understands where you have been, accepts what you have become, and still gently allows you to grow. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. The wheel is come full circle. The better part of valor is discretion, in the which better part I have saved my life. Things won are done, joy's soul lies in the doing. Nothing will come of nothing. True love cannot be found where it does not exist, nor can it be hidden where it does. My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart concealing it will break. With mirth and laughter let old wrinkles come. I like this place, and willingly could waste my time in it. How far that little candle throws his beams, so shines a good deed in a naughty world. Pleasure and action make the hours seem short. If we are true to ourselves, we cannot be false to anyone. There is a tide in the affairs of men, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune. But men are men, the best sometimes forget. Some rise by sin, and some by virtue fall. When we are born, we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Out, damned spot! Out, I say! But soft! What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Though she be but little, she is fierce. Love is a smoke made with the fume of sighs.